Hey guys, today I want to talk about a Lifeline. A lot of you guys are probably asking, "Hey Steve, what's a Lifeline?" Well, a Lifeline is somebody that you can reach out to when something bad happens, or if you get sick, or if you get stuck somewhere, or if God forbid something happens, you have somebody that can go to your house and help you out when you're in need. You know, whether it be a hospital stay or whether you get in a car accident, they can come pick you up or whatever. Whatever it is, that person would be like your lifeline. You could call them. And it's always good to have a backup, a number 2 or number 3 lifeline also. And put those numbers in your wallet so you can call them or somebody else can call them and they can come pick you up or come see you. And let them know where to find documents in your house. You can also have a piece of paper in your wallet that tells people where to find stuff in your house. And just tell those lifelines, if something ever happens to you, get that paper out of your wallet, and then that'll tell them where to go, where you hid your stuff or whatever in your house, so that they can find the document and write on those documents. Maybe you have a 3-ring binder with possibly a credit card or something like that hidden away in there, or your insurance or whatever, or some extra cash stashed away in there. Have it hidden away in your house or whatever, and then that way they'll have the money to start taking care of you, to do what they need to do. Make sure there's money for their travel, for their time, for helping you out, for your food in the hospital stay or whatever, or if they need to, come pick you up somewhere because you got lost or whatever. As we age, we need to have a lifeline. And let me tell you something, Filipinos are a great lifeline. Sometimes a lot of people think, well, geez, maybe they're going to take some of my money or whatever. It depends on the company you keep. Now, you just heard what I said. It depends on the company you keep. I see some of these guys and some of these vloggers out there, and I see some of the expats that as I'm walking around sometimes, and I see the company they keep, and I would not trust that company sometimes. Okay, I see the company that they keep, and I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. Now, all the people that I've surrounded myself with are very trustworthy people. I would trust them with my life. Those are the people you need to find here. And they're not that hard to find here. Filipinos aren't perfect. You're not going to find the perfect Filipino. They're not going to find the perfect American. I'm not a perfect person, and nor are they. We all have our issues, let's say, our baggage or what have you. And Filipinos also have their baggage. But you find the best, and you find the best in people, and you have a little faith in people too. And you get the most trustworthy people you can get, and then work with them and put their names in your wallet, like I said, with instructions on your wallet where to find the documents, and possibly put a key in there too to get into your house or whatever, so that they can get your stuff. Okay, so if you go into a hospital, also carry your insurance card or whatever to show that you're insured, and always carry a few $100s on you. So if you check into a hospital or something, if they ask for some money up front, hospitals here, I noticed from the past couple days of dealing with things here, dealing with Cedric's issue where he broke his arm, they want the money up front, or they won't touch you. In a lot of cases now, these hospitals are asking for money up front, unless it's a real dire emergency. They'll go out a little bit, but then they start asking for money, and if you don't have the money, you're kind of in trouble. So make sure you have those backups. Make sure you have that thing in your wallet. Make sure in your binder you have people to call. God forbid you go in the hospital. Maybe you want people back home to know that you're sick or whatever. Have the codes to get into your phone, so people can go into your phone to call these people, and with phone numbers. Now, I myself, and this is something that's very important, I have Magic app, which is Magic Jack, on my cell phone. So I want people to call people back home to let people know, that I'm sick. And they can call on Magic app or Magic Jack. They can call back home and let my sister know, or whoever else I want to know, hey, Steve's sick. You need to, I just need to let you know. And if I need anything, that person's there for me, to get me food, to help me through things. And something, you always make sure you have a little bit of money to pay that person for their services too. Even though they're your friend, you still want to give them something for taking care of you and looking out for you, because they might have had to miss work for 2 or 3 days or maybe a week or something to look out for you and take care of your needs. Make sure you pay them for that. You make sure you pay them well. Emergencies arise. Take care of the emergencies wisely. Make sure you have all the stuff set up. You know, I've seen too many people over here have accidents or have something happen or get sick or whatever and not have a plan. I'm a big planner. You know, my girlfriend knows what to do and what I need and stuff, and she knows where things are. And my daughter over here, my girlfriend's daughter, knows where to find things and how to open things up and who to call and what to do and where my cards are, where my information is, where my credit cards are, all that stuff. They know where it all is. And I really appreciate that I have those too. If something happens, I know that I'm going to be well taken care of. I know that I'm not going to have any issues. And the other thing is I have PACs. You know, if I have an emergency, PACs will come pick me up in a heartbeat. And I appreciate that. And also with Junior, my girlfriend's brother. You know, these are the things you need to talk to people about. You need to have that plan in place. A lot of expats that are coming over here, the older ones, some of them don't want a girlfriend, so they kind of tend to stay alone. You want to make sure you have a safety net for yourself. Take care of yourself. Possibly have a living will. Who's going to take care of you if you become sick or what have you? A living will's really key, and it's very important. And you need to let that person know that they're in charge of you if you get sick or you become incapacitated and you can't speak. They're the ones who are going to make the decisions for you, to make the wise decisions on your life. So you want to make sure you voice to that person what you want done. Possibly even put it in writing. This is what I want done. So they won't feel bad or have to live with that afterwards. Gee, I wonder if I made the right decision, you know, letting him go or pulling him off the heart machine or what have you. You know, you want to make sure you voice your instructions to this person and you have it in writing also. Don't let that person go away with a conscience that maybe they did something wrong or whatever. That's why you want to have everything in writing. You want to have everything taken care of in a wise and happy way so that nobody has to live with any issues. You know, because, I mean, God forbid that person has to be the one that pulls the plug and they don't know what you wanted. You know, they have to live with that for the rest of their life. Give them a clear conscience and make sure that you have those instructions written down. You know, we talked about the 3-ring binder for things. We're going to actually talk a lot more about this stuff in the coming weeks. I have another one coming up where we're going to talk about living wills and stuff like that. We're going to go into all this stuff. I actually, somebody just sent me something that was kind of interesting. I want to read this whole thing to you guys and let you guys know about this because it's all the stuff that us older folks need to do. Anybody over the age of 40 should actually have all this stuff in order. Their wills, their living wills, all that stuff. All that stuff should be taken care of. You should have that 3-ring binder to tell people what to do when you die. You know, this is where you go to find this paper. This is what you do. You need to call my life insurance company. You need to get 8 certified death certificates so that you can mail them to the insurance company so you can get paid. You need to have, and when they pay you, you're going to need a dollar account for them to send it to you. Whatever you need them to know, you put it in that 3-ring binder and make sure you talk to the insurance companies and ask them, say, are they going to have a problem because they live in the Philippines getting that money? What are they going to need for the death certificate? Does it need to be certified? Does it need to be red ribbon? What does it need for you to pay them? You know, call these places, ask them. It's important, guys. Don't leave people behind wondering what to do, because sometimes some of that money that's out there, there's a lot of money out there that people don't know about sometimes because people they don't give the full instructions. So there's life insurance policies out there that never get cashed in because people don't know about them. Let the people know on your life insurance policies, you know, that they're on there. Let them know, because people forget over time. Anyway, guys, I want to throw that out there. We are going to have more on this. We're going to have a lot more on this, and we'll be talking about that in the coming weeks. God bless, guys. Take care.